the whole theme of delegation now has like a whole new meaning because of COVID and work from home and remote working. And, you've got a whole, a generation of workers, both, millennials and Gen Zers that, they want more independence and flexibility. And to do that, you're going to have to let go if you're a business owner and let them do their thing, and the other thing this ties into, which I also found interesting, is the whole 4-day work week, narrative that's been going on right now. And again, that's also, you're delegating work to your people, and you're saying like, listen, I don't care if you get this done in 4 days or 8 days. If you can get it done in 4 days, go for it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I mean, we have that model at our company. We do flex PTO. So, the team has a utilization goal they have to hit. They have to be responsive during business hours, but we're 100% remote. So you got to go to the doctor, go to your kid's school. Like, we don't care as long as you're meeting like just the foundational, because we've been remote for 15 years. Like we went into the pandemic facing the challenge of it's almost all moms that work for me. So
Yep.
Kids home and all that drama. So that was a whole other thing for us to navigate.
It's funny, yours and my businesses are similar. So, I mean, even though I'm a CPA, we primarily sell CRM systems, customer relationship management systems. And I said earlier, like we have, we're based in Ballackinwood. We're really not. I have a post office box in Ballackinwood. And, I've got like 10 employees and like a dozen contractors, and everybody is virtual, all over the place, mostly in like the Philly area. And like you, and I think I got you beat by a couple of years. We started doing that in 2005.
Oh, 1 year. Well, I was 7, 2 years.
Yeah, you're in 7. So, so that's a whole other conversation because it's a cultural issue, and we never see each other face to face, unless we really push it. So there's a lot of challenges for doing that. Back to delegation. You give the 5 golden. I mean, to me, I know you've got a whole section on execution, and we'll get into that in a minute. But I really want to talk about. I found this 5 golden rules of successful delegation, like the core of this book. Like this is what you really need to know to be successful at delegating work from a person who is an expert at delegating work. And teaching entrepreneurs how to do it. So I'm gonna give you a couple of these rules, and I want you to expand on them. Okay. One of them, you say, the very first one is about delegating the end result. So expand on that. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. So we touched on it just a little bit earlier, but it has to do with what does success look like when this is completed? Because we're all different and we're all going to tackle problems and projects differently. So rather than sit there and recite, every single thing that you think they need to do, like this has to be true, this has to be true, this has to be true. And then when those things are true, it's completed. And within that framework, we have actually on the website a delegation template that people can download just to be able to fill it in so that it'll help with your success. But
Sure.
Who's doing what by when, how long it should take, what things have to be true when this is done.